Hello, everyone. This is your message for May 2020. I'm sure all of you still can't believe that we are actually living through this weird time. I see all the funny jokes about 2020, how it's been written by Stephen King, and yeah, we can appreciate that. It's amazing that this is our reality right now. So, I'm going to assist you for this week and this month with the channeled messages from the angels. I did draw a card from my Ask the Archangel set just to confirm, and it's no wonder that Gabriel comes in with a divine message. I've noticed in my sessions with my clients that Archangel Michael has been supporting us for a while. He's been guiding us with a strong male energy that is very much balanced with self love to make decisive and compassionate decisions as to how we allow ourselves to live and create in the world, to make positive decisions for ourselves, to nurture ourselves and love ourselves. And May is definitely a month of reflection. Now, it feels like we've had a month of reflection for a long time now. Every time it's more about how do I know me? How do I know the authentic self? But like I said to a client on Saturday, it's as if it just became much deeper. It's as if the wisdom that we gain into ourselves and the insights into our bodies, our minds, our higher minds, and our egos, and everything that we need to choose how we live life has just become sharper and deeper on a next level. So allow May to be that month of reflection. Remember, we've been doing this for a while. Everybody that has been spiritually inclined and has been doing the work as to how do I grow within myself has been busy with that reflection energy of what is a situation reflecting to me? What is a person reflecting to me? How do I deal with this? How do I become aware of how I react within this space of what is showing up? And we're actually so tired of it already. It's like, how many more times do I have to do this? But what I've sensed is that what is being reflected right now is really going to that deeper level. So just allow yourself the quiet time as well to acknowledge and to integrate that new knowledge. Don't let it go towards the mind where the mind tries to control and goes back to old belief systems. Remember, that's part of the rewriting. We need to see the old belief systems in order to choose something new, something different. But don't stay locked in that, oh God, why am I here again? Why am I going through this again? How do I deal with this again? Or just going into that spiral of acting out of not being aware. So one of my clients actually said she just goes into that spin again and can't control her actions. And then we really need to look at how we are supporting ourselves in order to be present within the selves. Remember, if you keep yourself in that space of having to save everybody, having to keep the peace, which is especially prevalent at this times of lockdown, where we are in the home with the family all the time. It might have been lovely for the first month, and then the irritations come up, the stress come up. We're feeling the whole world's irritations and stress because it's all related to the same thing, and everything we're dealing with is the same thing worldwide. So that energy is very intense. So now it's about seeing, oh gosh, why do I feel like this? Why am I reacting like this? And not about keeping the peace, not about keeping everybody else happy and putting yourself last. Because every time you put yourself last, you're just digging that hole deep of feeling neglected, unappreciated, unloved. So it's that constant awareness to keep that balance between living in peace and at peace with yourself and with everybody in your space. When you go to the shops, having compassion for the other people. I see that the anger is very prevalent right now. People are very irritated, very stressed out. So there's this tightness, uptightness, even if you go to the shops. So just prepare yourself before you go as well. Before you go out into the world or have to go and do something, be aware of who am I, what's my authentic self, and who do I want to be perceived in the world. Because remember, every time we act in a way that's not true to our authentic selves, we actually lose a bit of appreciation for the selves. And we judge ourselves again. And that's the first thing you don't want to do is self-judgment, because it's not in line with self-love. It's awareness. Oh, okay, I reacted like this. How can I do it differently? But not the judgment and losing appreciation and self-love. Okay, so the first week in May is very much uptight. We feel really stressed. Everything's in our face. Are we being appreciated? We really notice how we need the outside world to confirm to us who we are, what we are. Are we appreciated? Are we loved? Are we supported? And at this stage, it might not feel like that. At this stage, you might really feel alone, like there's no opportunities. You might feel hopeless for the future. But this is where Gabriel comes in, and Archangel Gabriel is asking you to be patient with the self. Gabriel is really guiding us through the month of May to be present with the self, to not go into self-judgment, to be appreciative of the self, who you are, what you do, and first doing it for yourself. Not saying, oh, but I need to do this for other people. I don't want to do this anymore. Bring yourself back to, but why am I doing this for me? How does it bring joy to my life? Why did I choose this in the first place? And how can I recreate it to bring joy to my life? So Gabriel is asking us to be present within all these reflections that's being shown to us, but not to make hasty decisions. Because we are feeling irritated and we're feeling the irritation of the world right now, it's easy to say, oh, I'm not going to bother anymore, I'm not going to do this anymore. And then you forget to bring yourself back to why it's actually important for you. Like example, my yoga. I love my yoga, but I don't always feel like doing it. And because I'm doing online yoga, it sometimes feels that I'm getting up for the other people and that it's not often appreciated and I'm not getting enough feedback or whatever. It's all that ego mind things of, am I appreciated enough? Am I good enough? Am I not shit at this? But then to bring yourself back and say, but why did I choose this? And I know I choose the yoga for me. I choose the yoga to grow within myself spiritually, emotionally, and physically. To bring calm and peace to my life, to bring emotional release and support to me through me. But we tend to forget and we tend to look at how other people are reacting to it. So just constantly bring yourself back to you. Remember, this is what we are writing into the consciousness, is to create a life of joy and fulfillment, to move away from fear and survival. And for that, we need to start living it without thinking of other people right now. Yes, we are worrying about people. We are worrying about animals. We are worrying how everybody is coping. But Gabriel is reminding us that those that need your help will be present in your life. You will be aware where you can help, where you can share. But don't take the worries of the world on you right now. This is where the trust comes in again, to really trust the bigger picture. There is a bigger picture out there. And think of May as being in that cocoon where the butterfly needs to take shape and where everything just dissolves first, the old you dissolves, and then you need to allow the new you to form. Because after May, in the months to come, there's this new potential for freedom and to really live the life that you choose in a way that you feel free and joyful. But for that, you need to go through this process within the cocoon of self-awareness. And just imagine coming to that space of freedom. But again, not living in the future or living in the past, but being present within what is right now in every moment. Taking responsibility for your agitation, your anger, your fears, and acting out. And then bringing yourself back to yourself, apologize, and create a space in which you feel happy. Not a space where you feel you have to apologize to create the peace, but knowing that if I bring peace into the home, it brings peace to me. So there's a very fine line and balance to that, to not do it for the others, but to do it for the self. So, like I say, May is that reflection. It's being in the cocoon. Try and keep yourself away from others and other people's drama as much as possible. Look at your responsibility as to what joy it does bring to you and where you feel fulfilled and unfulfilled, and really start creating with that. And if you do feel frustrated, start scrubbing that house or just start doing something where you get out of the mind. I find if I go work in the garden, even if I pull out weeds or, just do something simple, I get it out of my system and I return my mind towards peace, into a meditative state of being present in the appreciation of my garden, my home, my world right now. I also feel very stuck that I can't go out. I feel, and although my work is very much at home, I'm always at home. My office is at home, my yoga is at home. I've always been an introvert. I don't really need to go out and be with people. But it's that need to be able to choose something. It's like our choices have been taken away. And come back. Get yourself out of that mind and that mindset, those belief systems that you are being forced into something, and take responsibility for your decisions. What are we attached to? If we're attached to cigarettes or alcohol or whatever and it's being taken away, yes, you might be in a position where you feel that your choices of freedom have been taken away. But also get to know yourself without the cigarettes. Get to know yourself without the wine, the alcohol. Perceive yourself as to, but why do I think I need it? Why do I perceive myself as needing interaction with people? We've got different things that we believe we need, and we get so stuck in that mindset that we don't evolve past that by seeing the self without it. There's so much beauty right now, so much love and support for each other. And allow May to be that. Like I say, the first week might feel hectic, so just stay away from drama, stay away from other opinions, stay away from social media. If it's irritating you right now, don't react. You're gonna not be happy with yourself afterwards. Just pull back, pull in, and allow May to be that cocoon. Allow Archangel Gabriel to guide you towards these deep inner potentials, wisdom, and insight into yourself to prepare you for what is to come. We don't know what's going to come, but we need to prepare ourselves to be ready for the new potential, and the new potential for a kind of freedom that we're not used to, that we can't define right now. And this is why it's most important to know yourself and to be with you and aware of you. I'm sending you so much love. See what you can do to keep yourself stable. whether it's St. John's wort, keeping yourself a lot of B vitamins, keeping those emotions stable. If you are on an antidepressant, it's not the time to drop that right now. It's not a month for hectic changes. It's a month to go deeper into awareness. So please look at what you can do for yourself. If it's cooking, do that. If it's yoga, if it's meditation, we can go out and walk right now. Tomorrow morning, I can finally go for my first walk. I'm so excited about that. So, it's just get yourself out there in a way that you can, that makes you feel that you have choices, but make conscious, positive choices for yourself. And remember, the choices that we are making right now for ourselves is for the bigger picture and the world out there and the survival of our planet. So I'm sending you much love. Take good care of yourself, and we'll chat again next week. Bye.